Blowing across Nigeria is the wind of hope as Africa's young entrepreneurs with the same dream take a break from their everyday lives and embark on a journey across the nation with their ideas, innovations, and inventions. From the east, west, north, and south of Nigeria, we will witness as they make their way through the screening and auditioning to meet and convince the A.Y.E judges why they should be among the chosen beneficiaries.
You can't come and speak to a panel of investors and say, there's a whole lot of choices. You need to be as strong as you are technically with what you want.
No, I'm coming. This is new idea and new business.
But you don't really have a very strong structure of how you see your vision practically moving forward. You know, it feels very loose to me. I think you should have sat with them before you come here.
If you invest in that business today, you're not coming in to make mistakes.
We will experience their passion.
So I want to feed Africa as a nation.
Their pain.
Get out of here.
And their gain.
A.Y.E will give you a lot of customers. You cater for them and will give you money up front. You'll be able to buy all your equipment.
Advocacy for showcasing African businesses, spearheaded by A.Y.E, has led to new leaps in entrepreneurial development towards building Africa's economy. This is A.Y.E reality TV show, where experience and preparedness meets opportunities.
The Business Interactive TV came out of the idea for me to be noticed. I wanted a say in the world. I wanted change. I was seeing a lot of things going on in society and I just wanted the world to hear my voice. In October 2016, I made a viral video. It was about what Nigeria was going on.
I'm a graduate with a BSc. I'm on the streets. 80% of graduates in Lagos as at 2016 are homeless. Any Lagosian you see with a school bag is homeless. It's high time we stop hiding things from ourselves. The truth is out there. The truth is out there.
It went viral and a lot of people promised to help me, but nobody helped me. And since then, I've been fighting on my own. I've been struggling. That's about my story. Right now, I have a lot of articles.
Let's see if Samson will have a change of story after meeting with the A.Y.E judges.
My name's Olaleye Omoyele Samson. I am from Kwara State. My business plan is in 3 parts. First of all, coffee shop records, which is the first stage of my idea. It involves me getting equipment so I can produce media for my own brand that will make a change, make a difference, not just in one direction, but in all directions. That is the first part. The second part is Interactive TV. Interactive TV involves me producing not just media for myself, but media for a group of people, artists, company, organizations. I will not just be producing audio, but audio, visuals, skits, productions, as well as whatever comes. Then the third part is Scene Magazine, Interactive TV. This involves me taking my idea worldwide to another level to reach a wider audience.
With the advancement of globalization and the growth of social media along with digital migration of television, media content creation has never been more in demand than now, especially across the African continent. In Nigeria, with over 100 million Nigerians having access to the internet, content is key in developing TV and radio programs and generating and moving traffic on social media. Companies, organizations, and even government-owned agencies utilize content creation as a vehicle to market their goods or services to their target market. On average, conversion rates are 6 times higher for companies and brands using content marketing than those that aren't, at 2.9% versus 0.5% respectively.
And tell us, why would we want to invest in an organization like yours or a company like yours? What would attract an investor?
Thank you, sir. My business idea is the future. Today, a lot of people, they go into agriculture, they don't impact so many lives. They go into politics thinking they can rule the world, but the world today is controlled by big corporations. And these corporations is the ideas that they use to impart the people. What my idea is doing, or what my business idea is about, is that I intend to not just produce programs randomly for entertainment, but I intend to educate people. And not just educating Nigerians, but I intend to reach a wider audience. We have this idea that we need to always do things, so our dependency is just too much. And I've learned this from not just the Indians, but the Chinese. I finished school in 2010. My dad wanted me to work with my sisters. He wanted me to be in the military. He had his own ideas for my life, but I had mine. I told him I had big dreams. But it was like, you've done this before, you've done that before, it may not work. So after I started a restaurant business with my NYSC funds, he assisted me, but when that failed, I came to Lagos. When I came to Lagos, I noticed that a lot of people wanted to be actors. They wanted to dance. While I was working a security job, I worked a security job for 2 years. I was very good at it and I'm proud of it. While at that security job, I was able to network with 2 different companies. But I learned that it was not just my zeal, my drive that got me doing it. It was time management. That time management is what I want to teach to those under me. A lot of youth do not know anything about time management. They do not know about networking in Lagos. They do not know anything about mixing 2 or 3 jobs. I am here today. Immediately after I finish here, I'm still going to my job at night because I work a night shift. It was the same as a security man. It was the same in other jobs.
This particular one, your first production that we're talking about now, where you want to educate these youths, did you give it a title yet?
Yes.
What is it called?
I have a talk show. I have a talk show idea. I also have ideas for production. I would love to have you on the show, sir. I follow you
out of it first, please.
Okay.
Just give me.
There are other
trying
people.
to get business out of this thing.
All right.
Where's the money?
I know this is bold. There is no money, but all I need is equipment. If I have the equipment, my story will talk for me.
I've heard your story. Doesn't move me.
Doesn't move you?
Yeah.
Samson seems not to have a good business strategy, and the judges are not impressed.
Sir, because
Am I moved? Do I look like I'm moved?
You haven't watched it, sir. I'm a mass communicator.
Yeah.
If you are not moved by what you are hearing, allow me to paint that picture. That's why I need equipment. If I have equipment to paint pictures, you will be moved. In 2016, I made a viral video out of the ideas that I stockpiled in books that I wrote down. One idea went viral. I still have 15 more that I have not touched. All I need is equipment. And I want to have control of my own production. That is why I am here, sir.
Yeah, how did you get your viral, like, you say you need equipment.
It was an interview.
How did you do that then?
Okay, it was an interview that I granted to Sahara TV. So the credit goes to Sahara TV. But everything was me. Everything I said there was me, and I meant every word.
Samson came from where? The rural area or another state? Where did you come from? Kwara?
Kaduna State.
Kaduna State. Came to Lagos. He did security for 2 years.
And network marketing.
And network marketing. And he could manage his time properly. And Samson then from there became a DJ. And now he's looking to get a production, to start doing a reality TV show. And it feels like because he can manage his time from being a security and a DJ, and I want him to start his own business. I want to hear more. Is there more about Samson that we don't know?
Maybe Samson doesn't need to.
Sir, there is more about it.
There's more about it. Okay, go think about what can move us. Because if there is no content that can move any audience, then there is no profit. If it's not selling, it's not selling. And I'm not part of the person who's just going to waste your time. We'll call you back in. You have 30 seconds.
Samson's story clearly did not move the A.Y.E president. He has been offered 30 seconds to come up with more creative lines.
I hear him. I hear him. He wants to change, but I don't think he has a business plan to make money.
What about the industry studs? I think you need to find out, right? I mean, there's so many talk shows out here, so much similar production. And he has 24 hours in a day. What is he going to do? What is he going to leave?
No, honestly, I just don't think he needs the gear. He can start with his phone.
With a mobile.
What I'm trying to do for this guy is bring out the content in him first. Don't just carry your phone and shoot anything. Even if you say he can use his phone or his cell phone and he can start from somewhere, he can go to YouTube. What is he showcasing? That's why he has 30 seconds to bring out what is inside. And if there's nothing coming inside of this guy, there's nothing coming out of us. Let's bring him out.
Apart from the many stories that are in my head, I'll bring out one if it will move you. But if it does not, I'll still go ahead to make my own productions. 4 girls come to Lagos, determined to make it in life. One of them gets shot and returns home. The second one results to begging. The third one results to prostitution. And the fourth one becomes an armed robber. In between, they both get mixed up in different people's lives, and at the end of the day, the armed robber shoots the prostitute.
Yeah, that doesn't move me, but that's good content.
Yes, sir. I did this in 30 seconds, and because I am tensed, think of what I will do with your guidance. I have documented.
So now, the armed robber shot the prostitute?
The armed robber ends up shooting the prostitute.
Okay, so now, where did they meet? Let's see. Where did they meet? Was it in the club? What happened? What caused the shooting?
So if you want me to break it down, I can make up a lot of things.
Let's do it together. We're doing it right now.
Okay.
Yeah, continue. What do you think caused the shooting?
Okay. 4 of them come.
Yeah.
They all come to Lagos. They are in the city.
Yeah.
First night, they're under the bridge. They all meet up. Hello, I am this. Hello, I am this. Hello, I am this. The first idea that they get that, okay, let's go and try and arrange ourselves, leads to the shooting of the first one. But they were all in on it. After the first one gets injured and returns home, 3 of them go different ways. Then they all get mingled up in other people's lives. But the end result is that as life is going on, the armed robber that has met the prostitute before ends up shooting the prostitute.
If you can connect that dot for me, what happened where the armed robber shot the prostitute again? Mr. Nnamdi took a chick from a club, and that chick was with Nnamdi. Mr. Nnamdi has been tracked since 15 years from his drug baron that ran away with some drug deals. Now, this armed robber lady has been tracking the same Nnamdi. Unfortunately for her friend, she was the date for that Nnamdi, right? That he took from the club. There has to be a connection. So when he came for Nnamdi, she saw that prostitute.
So if I do it like that, I'm not different from any other Nigerian film.
So I'm a Nigerian
you won't even watch it now.
I'm Nollywood.
No, but you're telling me a Nollywood version of a story.
Me, I'm Nollywood, Abi. Okay.
Sir, I'm just telling you that I want to create something that's not yet on TV. You're telling me what I see on TV. These are the same things that my parents are forcing me to watch that I don't want to watch.
I like your show though. That's original.
Thank you.
But he hasn't given us that connection.
Give us more details on it.
How did they connect? How did the armed robber meet the prostitute?
Okay, how did the armed robber shoot? Sir, lots of ways. I can't think of anything.
Give us one now. At least I gave my own Nollywood fashion in 10 seconds.
The A.Y.E president tries to bring out more of Samson's creativity.
You see? Maybe Nollywood is faster than Hollywood. What's the equipment you're looking for?
Cameras, lightings.
How much
things
is it?
I saw in the other hall.
How much is it?
For my research, 1.6.
What kind of cameras?
The DS500 camera lights. Sorry, I didn't cram it off head, but I have it. I have them. Would you like me to check them?
No,
But I made my research. It's market price. I did not inflate anything. I just need only the equipment and support from A.Y.E.
Go and wait for us to create a Nollywood version for you. We'll call you back.
Sir, please don't be annoyed with that Nollywood thing. I can create something now.
Are you an African entrepreneur? Get funding for your business or idea with Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Empowerment Fund. A.Y.E. The largest gathering of entrepreneurs is here again. Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Annual Convention at the International Conference Center, the Dome, Akure, December 14, 2019. To register, visit www.ayeonline.org/convention. I have a question for you. What happens when life emergencies happen? What happens happens to you when you are in need of urgent funds?
No, I want my money now.
What will happen if you suddenly need a doctor or lawyer's advice in a critical moment?
Hey, what will I do now? What will I do?
The big question is this: who will trust you enough to come to your aid? A.Y.E Trust Fund. Join the trusted community today.
This guy said he wants to prove me wrong. I also want to prove him wrong. So I like that. I want to give him all the equipment.
Put his money where, put your money.
And let's see who's going to prove each other wrong.
Let me say this. When he is very bold.
Yeah. No, I like that. That's what I want. I want to bring that out of him, and I'm glad he did that.
Give him a shot.
You wanted to prove me wrong, right? That was what you said. I also want to prove you wrong. So, how long do you need to create a pilot?
Proof of concept.
Yeah. Proof of concept. It's 2 days at most.
2 days.
2 days.
Can I lend you all my equipment to do that?
Yes, sir.
And
I will deliver. I will deliver, sir. I graduated 2-2 from mass comm. It was supposed to be 2-1. I will deliver.
It was supposed to be 2-1 because you told that you were proving your lecturers wrong as well.
Sir, I have to prove the whole world wrong.
You want to prove the whole world wrong?
Yes, sir.
Harsh. Okay, 2 days, you get all the equipment. We'll contact you, you get all this equipment. Then, we'll release it to the world to prove either me or you wrong. If it captures the attention of the world, then you deserve the investment.
The judges decide to provide equipment for the creative to prove his concept and expertise before further investments can be made.
How do I start? My experience was electric. I've never walked into a room filled with white people and I'll be afraid of only one black one. There's an energy around Mr. Somi, but I'm happy with the challenge. I believe that something positive will come out of it.
Are you an African entrepreneur? Get funding for your business or idea with Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Empowerment Fund. A.Y.E. I have a question for you. What happens when life emergencies happen? What happens to you when you are in need of urgent funds?
No, I want my money now.
What will happen if you suddenly need a doctor or lawyer's advice in a critical moment?
Hey, what will I do now? What will I do?
The big question is this: who will trust you enough to come to your aid? A.Y.E Trust Fund. Join the trusted community today.
My name is Educative. I'll be hosting the largest gathering of entrepreneurs in the world this December at the world-class International Conference Center in Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria. Join me for the A.Y.E 2019 convention and let's end this year in a profitable grand style. déjà payé. De plus larges rassemblements des entrepreneurs dans le monde ce décembre au Centre international de conférences de la classe mondiale à la Corée, l'État Londo. Joignez-moi pour A.Y.E, convention de 2019 et finissons cette année dans un grand style profitable. Je m'appelle Adedeji Odulesi. Jama'a zan jagoranci gagarumin taro na masu kasuwanci da sana'a mafi girma a duniya gaba ɗaya a wannan Disamba a International Conference Center da ke Akure, jihar Ondo. Ina gayyata ku duka zuwa ga wannan taro A.Y.E 2019. Muka rasa wannan shekara a hanya mai ban mamaki. Ụmụnne ana m ahazi ọgbakọ pụrụ iche n'ụwa niile nke ndị oji ego achọ ego n'ọnwa Desemba na World Class International Conference Center dị n'Akure, Ondo. Ya nọnyere m na ọgbakọ pụrụ iche A.Y.E 2019. Nwanne m ebe a bụ ebe a nọ. Ẹ̀yin tèmi, wọ́n máa gbàlejò àgbáríjọpọ̀ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ olókòwò lágbàáyé tí ó pọ̀ jùlọ ní oṣù kejìlá ọdún yìí ní International Conference Center ìlú Àkúrẹ́, ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo. Ẹ darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú mi fún àpérò A.Y.E ní ọdún 2019 kí a lè jọ jùmọ̀ parí ọdún yìí lọ́nà àgbàyanu fún èrè àjẹmọ́nú.
From Osho State, Nigeria, is a young entrepreneur determined to transform the e-commerce market by creating an app he calls the A-Shop, designed to satisfy the consumer's needs with ease and on time. He seeks funding, mentorship, and partnership to build and promote the app.
What is your budget for the marketing plan? So to bring those customers onto your site.
The marketing budget is about, I can't really remember, but it's inside the business plan.
It is expected of every entrepreneur to understand the facts and figures of their business strategic marketing plan, but Damilare isn't getting on the right track with the judges.
Let's try this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the marketer. Let's see if we can at least sell the business and get our interest.
I'm assisting. There's a leader. There's a marketing leader, which is the expert which I'm just assisting.
Damilare's assistant, Francis, seems to know little or nothing about the business and is unable to defend the business to convince the judges.
We actually like your idea. We feel like it's very early days and we haven't really heard enough to convince us, not a kind of clarity of concept or even that you tested your model. A number of us know that online is not as easy as it seems, and there's a lot of testing that goes into making something work.
With a fair understanding of the business, the judges feel Damilare isn't quite prepared to handle a business as large as an e-commerce market, and they recommend adequate mentorship and a properly structured team. On hearing the decision of the judges, Damilare gets emotional.
I know how it feels like, and I can see. No, you don't need to be emotional about it. I know that feeling. I know you want to see it work. I know you want to see it happen. And I can assure you that there's a couple of people out there looking at you right now who wants to make this business work. And that's why this show is happening, so that Africa can see it. I know that burning desire coming out of you. I know that you've cried many times. I know that's giving you a sleepless night. And I know for a fact that if you keep pushing, it's going to work. All right.
A skin therapist, Akinlolu Oluwaseun, has been in operation for 5 months, understanding the basic composition of her products. She intends to distribute to consumers at every level.
Do you have someone like a chemist on board, someone formulating? Who's formulating for you?
I'm the CEO, but I went to a training school where I was trained on how to formulate lotions, body scrub, and all.
Oluwaseun claims she has been able to sell her products to friends and clients from social media, which yielded positive testimonies. But the president isn't keen on the friendship form of sales, as he believes there is more to business than family and friends.
Your friends are buying it, and even the judges are being your friend, and the camera might end up buying one because he's your friend. But for me, as a businessman, we don't want to talk about friend. Go wait for us. Let's see there's something about you. And it's not your friendly face or your friendly product. Let's talk about if there's business in this, and if there's no business, then it's a no. So keep thinking about that.
The young entrepreneur goes into intense prayer, casting and binding everything that could block her chances of getting the support. Having prayed fervently, Oluwaseun comes back with faith.
I've got bad news for you. Are you ready for it? The bad news is at the beginning you might have to drop some product and concentrate on the most selling product. With that, we are willing to support you to make sure that we can push the most selling product out there, and then we can then start bringing in the other.
Her faith was tested and tried, but Oluwaseun left with good news.
How is that bad news?
It's not a bad news.
The starting point was actually stressful. It was not easy actually because the production process was known to be done by old women. But then I saw myself doing it with my mom, and the boys in the neighborhood will walk by, they will make mockery of me, and they will be like, "Senior, how about you mean after your university education you come back to prepare this local condiments with your mom?" And I'll smile because I have a bigger picture in mind.
Walking with confidence is a biochemist turned entrepreneur who has taken pride in the processing, packaging and distribution of an indigenous condiment, locust beans. He is here today seeking an investor with an equity of 10% of his business.
Laboratory analysis showed that this fermented locust beans contains natural nutrients such as essential amino acids, calcium, manganese, copper, iron, which possesses promising health benefits, unlike other common spices in use today, which are made from combinations of different chemicals, such as monosodium glutamate, disodium inocetate, which poses serious threats to our health. Comfy spice, which is produced from locust beans, is completely natural. It has a great taste, great aroma, and it adds flavor and then the health benefits.
Requesting 11,155,000 naira, David Idoko sure has an edge over his counterparts selling in the market, as he has been able to subdue and suppress the smell associated with the local condiment to attract a robust market.
I was just complain about the smell.
This is, if you should see the one the old women are telling, you won't be able to stay right here. So he has done, that's one of his key selling points for him to like compact that smell. And
so much like lots of the business ideas we see, then this would be ideally packaged for the expat market.
Yeah.
For the diaspora of Nigeria.
Or supermarkets.
The judges are pleased with his versatility and product and have offered him a platform to showcase himself and pitch to attract an investor.
Are you an African entrepreneur? Get funding for your business or idea with Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Empowerment Fund. A.Y.E.
Waiting for you.
My name is Educative. I'll be hosting the largest gathering of entrepreneurs in the world this December at the world-class International Conference Center in Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria. Join me for the A.Y.E 2019 convention, and let's end this year in a profitable grand style. Jacques, le plus large rassemblement des entrepreneurs dans le monde, ce décembre au Centre international de conférence de la classe mondiale à l'Akure, l'État Londo. Joignez-moi pour A.Y.E, convention de 2019, et finissons cette année dans un grand style profitable. Je m'appelle Adedeji Odulesi. Jama'a zan jagoranci gagarumin taro na masu kasuwanci da sana'a mafi girma a duniya gaba daya a wannan Disamba a International Conference Center da ke Akure, jihar Ondo. Ina gayyata ku duka zuwa ga wannan taro A.Y.E 2019. Kuka rasa wannan shekara a hanya ban mamaki. Ụmụnne m, ana m ahazi ọgbakọ ọ pụrụ iche n'ụwa niile nke ndị oji ego achọ ego n'ọnwa Desemba na World Class International Conference Center dị n'Akure, Ondo. Ya nọnyere m na ọgbakọ pụrụ iche A.Y.E 2019. Nwanne m, ebe a bụ ebe a nọ. Ẹ̀yin tèmi, wọ́n máa gbàlejò àgbáríjọpọ̀ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ olókòwò lágbàáyé tí ó pọ̀ jùlọ ní oṣù kejìlá ọdún yìí ní International Conference Center ìlú Àkúrẹ́, ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo. Ẹ darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú mi fún àpérò A.Y.E ní ọdún 2019 kí a lè jọ jùmọ̀ parí ọdún yìí lọ́nà àgbàyanu fún èrè àjẹmọ́nú.
I have a question for you. What happens when life emergencies happen? What happens to you when you are in need of urgent funds?
Oh, God, I beg now. No, I want my money now.
What will happen if you suddenly need a doctor or lawyer's advice in a critical moment?
Hey, what will I do now? What will I do?
The big question is this: who will trust you enough to come to your aid? A.Y.E Trust Fund. Join the trusted community today.
When I was a child, my mom used to take me to the market, and we would go and waste time, go out in the morning, come back in the evening, go from shop to shop trying to buy one thing, waste time. I hated the market. I hated going to market. And every time they would quarrel, my dad and my mom, because she would go out early, come back late, then we'll have to cook and all that. So I used to think, is that what is expected of a mother? So this is what I'm going to go through, you know. So I thought of maybe one day I'll build a robot that I will send messages to go to the market, buy things for me and come back, you know. But then, now I'm grown, I'm married too, I'm a mother now, and I understand why she went shop to shop trying to, you know, buy the same thing, and she might end up going back to the first shop. So that was why Catrolas came to be. As I'm about to go in now, I hope to sell the prospects of Catrolas.com to the international judges, and I hope they see this prospect.
A Lagos-based entrepreneur, Uloma Obichere, is the founder and CEO of Catrollers.com, an e-commerce marketplace for production, services, and real estate.
My name is Uloma Obichere. I'm the founder and CEO of Catrollers.com. Catrollers Nigeria is the business name. I'm from Lagos. Catrollers.com is an online e-commerce marketplace for products, services, and real estate. What we do is that we help buyers, we help sellers meet more buyers, make more sales, and more profits, while on the other hand, we make money through commission per sale and subscription fees. We also make money through other sales like our own inventory we purchase and we retail, and through the sales of packaging materials to these vendors who use it to package their products to their customers or the people who buy from them.
It is estimated that there will be 1.92 billion global digital buyers in 2019 who will use one e-commerce platform or another to purchase goods or services. E-commerce is expanding in every direction and becoming a more integral part of the consumer experience worldwide. There has never been a better time to get into the e-commerce business than now. Global e-commerce isn't just a choice, it's becoming a necessity. The competition is increasing, so innovation and a good platform is a prerequisite.
Our vision basically is within the next 5 years, we see ourselves as the preferred online marketplace for online shopping satisfaction for daily consumer needs. And we are where we are now because we don't have more money to take it up from where we have built Catrolas to. So,
Sorry?
Yes, please.
Are you saying that you're not making enough profit?
We haven't started making profits yet because we've been able to invest like about 3.9 million, both in the laptops we purchased, the website, website maintenance, website fees, the most payments we do online, a few advertisements we've done, and
how many sales have you made so far?
We've been able to make about roughly 30 sales, and the reason is this. Like I said, we are in a formative stage. We did a kind of postulation where we wanted to know how lucrative the business was. So the few times that we invested money and did some advertisement, we found out that we made sales. And we found out that the times we didn't, the sales weren't really coming. So we, another thing we did was our SEO. We upgraded because it's an online marketplace. So people buy through, maybe when they search for your product on Google or any other search engine, you should be able to pop up. So if your SEO...
But you started in 2016, right?
Yes.
And you've made, is that accurate? You made 30 sales and your 30 sales?
In 3 years?
No, we've made sales, but we've not really started making profit. That's what I said.
No, but I asked how many sales have you made?
Okay, about 30 sales.
Of what? What did you sell?
We sell, we started first of all by selling fashion.
Like what, one handbag? Or like you've got 30. How many fashion items?
Vendors sell on us. There are vendors who sell, so we make sales from there. So we sell clothes. We've been able to sell clothes, shoes, bags.
I'm confused though because I said how many sales. So you have a vendor, right?
Yes, we have vendors.
You clip the ticket on every sale?
I don't know.
Do you get a percentage of every sale?
Yes.
Right, so you should know how many items each vendor has sold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have like about almost 100 vendors. Not all of them are active, just a few.
So 100 vendors, and of those 100 vendors, how many sales have been made across the board?
About 30. 30.
Uloma?
Yes, please.
One specific question. Do you hold any inventory in this business?
Not yet.
Is your goal to hold or you want to prefer not?
Yes, we intend to buy inventory.
Why would you want to keep inventory if the products are not yours? Why not be a mediator in between?
Like we're doing already.
Uluoma is tensed as she keeps repeating her words. Judge Ibada isn't buying the idea.
No, we don't keep the vendor's inventory. What happens is when people place an order online, we reach out to the vendors.
Okay, so you hold no inventory?
No, we don't hold their inventories. They are with them.
What are your margins? That's very important. If you sell a product, what are your margins that you put on top that you make as profit?
Okay, we have about 2.5% to 18%, depending on the category of products.
Category of products, because there's real estate that you mentioned.
Fashion. Okay,
there's
for the products, that's the one we take commissions for, the products. We have fashion, we have mobile phones, electronics, we have, the categories, there is household equipment, there is furniture, there are other household products.
All right, great. I'll tell you this. I have heard this pitch numerous times, and everybody here has, right? On e-commerce and connecting the buyer and the seller and being the intermediary. That is what the world is about today. What is different? You're coming into a market that's already been saturated.
Okay, first of all, we've done some research about people who have been selling on our competitors' side. So what we have created is like, we've called them procurement officers. So what happens is that their products are out there, but they understand that they have to first procure it before they can deliver. So those people, we don't need to be an intermediary. They meet with their customers and deliver straight to them. That's one. Then two, we have online tailors. Our competitors don't have online tailors.
What's an online tailor?
If I need to make a cloth and I'm not in my state where my tailor is,
I have services.
Yeah, it's under the services, yes.
That means you hold inventory then?
No, it's still, we have vendors.
So how do I send my measurement to my tailor and everything?
I see.
Yes. So instead of you having to, maybe you really want to make the cloth, you don't want to buy, and your tailor is not within reach, you can come online, book an online tailor, and communicate with them, tell them what you want. There are videos of how you are able to measure yourself and send your measurement across. Your cloth is made within 2 to 4 days and is shipped to wherever you are.
The entrepreneur has unknowingly pitched her selling point. Hopefully, this might increase her chances.
One piece of advice for you. When you pitch, especially something that is common, start with why you're different. See, just this service angle of what you're doing is your selling point. You will have easily bored us, and I was almost saying, get out. Almost, until I heard this tailor part and this service part. So always remember that the strong selling point is the unusual thing and what everybody wants. You see, she's already comparing you with a lot, and I've already looked through your business plan. You yourself compared yourself with a lot of huge e-commerce companies out there, which you cannot even stand close to them. But what you are saying right now, it's an idea, and that's what we're looking for. An innovative idea, whereby you can just go book for a service, and within 24 to 48 hours, it's done. And you can guarantee that service is interesting.
Thank you.
So tell more about the service industry in the platform.
Okay, the service is beautiful because it's not just a marketplace for service providers, where I can get a janitor or a handyman. It's also a networking platform. If you look at the website, you will see a place where you can type in question. Let's say, usually when you have friends, they can come around and say, oh, I need a plumber. Where can I get a plumber, a good plumber? So on Catrola service, you can go on the website, type, I need a plumber who can do some services within this amount that I have. You put in your contact and you send it. It sends a message to all the plumbers on the website, and the people will respond to the customer and with the contact and contact them. So maybe about 10 or 12 can contact them with their prices, and they can even invite the customer to check their profile on the page and see what they can do, their qualifications, other jobs they've done. So that's one. Then two, if let's say you're an event planner and you are on the website and you need a DJ, you have a job, you don't know where to get a good DJ, you can come there and say, okay, I'm an event planner, I have a job, and I need an urgent DJ. Somebody who's it will send to all the DJs or people.
Is this working currently?
Yes, it's working.
How many DJs do you have?
We don't have, I'm just giving you how it works.
Yeah. I asked, is it working currently? Let's take it again.
Yes, it's working.
If I need a plumber, can I come on your platform?
Okay, if you need it, yeah, you can.
How many plumbers do you have on your platform?
I don't have a plumber yet.
Is this working currently?
Uluoma isn't focused and stable as she sweats and panics before the judges.
The concept can work, but you haven't yet launched. Is that correct?
She has launched since 2016.
No, the service of...
You see, a lot of this e-commerce will tell you I will connect you to this and that, and they don't even have that days to connect to that. That's why she has made 30 with 100 people on the platform.
Okay, let me
it sounds cool too, you know.
Let me explain. Catrollers.com as the site, the service and the real estate as sub-sites.
Yeah.
Now, the Catrollers as a site has been SEO optimized. We have vendors on the service, but we have not optimized the service and the real estate sub-sites.
You don't need money.
What really excited me was when you said that you tried the SEO and you realized with advertising things happened. When you stopped advertising, nothing happened. That was fantastic. I don't think you are a web-based trading platform. You guys are in fulfillment and logistics management, and that's something that's quite unique, helping other small businesses get to market. Because you said you have procurement agents. That's unique. That's unique. The rest of it, I'm on your site. Here's your site. Yeah, there, I'm on it. I'm on it right now. And that's, I don't know, what are there, 1,000 of these. The other bit is what interests me.
Nigeria has a shortage of that, actually. You want skill, you can't find it. So if you're able to supply that,
So you can see that
skill
in your business, there's so many things, elements that you've picked so many things inside your business that we want.
Focus on what makes you different and make that work.
Yeah.
And then you can expand. But right now, for me, you're all over the place.
Okay, sir.
Or you're focusing on the wrong thing. Sometimes you think it's money and you're sitting on money.
She was advised by the judges to go harness the potential in her business. But in this case, this entrepreneur was filled with fear, but her anxiety was replaced with faith.
So go back to that business and dig deep into that business and bring out the money in that business. Can I hold you for that?
Yes, please.
That you can do that?
Yes, I can.
I'm not giving you money.
I can't do it.
And I'm telling you that you've got money in that business. Go find it.
Are you an African entrepreneur? Get funding for your business or idea with Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Empowerment Fund. A.Y.E.
Waiting for you.
My name is Educative. I'll be hosting the largest gathering of entrepreneurs in the world this December at the world-class International Conference Center in Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria. Join me for the A.Y.E 2019 convention, and let's end this year in a profitable grand style. Le plus large rassemblement des entrepreneurs dans le monde ce décembre au Centre international de conférence de la classe mondiale à l'Akure, l'État Londo. Joignez-moi pour A.Y.E, convention de 2019 et finissons cette année dans un grand style profitable. Je m'appelle Adedeji Odulesi. Jama'a zan jagoranci gagarumin taro na masu kasuwanci da sana'a mafi girma a duniya gaba ɗaya a wannan Disamba a International Conference Center da ke Akure, jihar Ondo. Ina gayyata ku duka zuwa ga wannan taro A.Y.E 2019. Muka rasa wannan shekara a hanya mai ban mamaki. Ụmụnne ana m ahazi ọgbakọ pụrụ iche n'ụwa niile nke ndị oji ego achọ ego n'ọnwa Desemba na World Class International Conference Center dị n'Akure, Ondo. Ya nọnyere m na ọgbakọ pụrụ iche A.Y.E 2019. Nwanne m ebe a bụ ebe a nọ. Ẹ̀yin tèmi, wọ́n máa gbàlejò àgbáríjọpọ̀ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ olókòwò lágbàáyé tí ó pọ̀ jùlọ ní oṣù kejìlá ọdún yìí ní International Conference Center ìlú Àkúrẹ́, ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo. Ẹ darapọ̀ pẹ̀lú mi fún àpérò A.Y.E ní ọdún 2019 kí a lè jọ jùmọ̀ parí ọdún yìí lọ́nà àgbàyanu fún èrè àjẹmọ́nú.
I have a question for you. What happens when life emergencies happen? What happens to you when you are in need of urgent funds?
Oh, God, I beg now. No, I want my money now.
What will happen if you suddenly need a doctor or lawyer's advice in a critical moment?
Hey, what will I do now? What will I do?
The big question is this: who will trust you enough to come to your aid? A.Y.E Trust Fund. Join the trusted community today. Next on Africa's Young Entrepreneurs.
I've got bad news.